Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Holyoke School Committee. It's Monday, December 20th, and meeting starts at 6:01. Roll call, please.
Mr. Garcia.
Here.
Mr. Sheehan.
Present.
Ms. Lefebvre.
Present.
Ms. Brunel. Ms. Penzie Williams. Ms. Burke.
Here.
Jano Sims. Mr. Wellahan.
Here.
Mr. Collmore.
Here.
Mr. Kershane. Samantha Brennan. And Cheyenne Hall.
All rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
United States of America, to the republic, under God, justice.
Thank you, everyone. I just want to remind everyone that pursuant to Mass General Laws, Chapter 30A, Section 20, I am hereby informing all attendees that a video and audio recording is being made of the meeting, and the meeting is being live streamed and run live on the city's community TV channel. Mr. Soto, I know that we have a student showcase presentation today.
Yes, we do. Today we wanted to showcase our STEM students and the STEM Beats program. They did an amazing, rocked out an amazing concert on Friday. With me today, I have Aaron DePilla, who's going to show us a short video. Aaron, do you have anything to say, Mr. DePilla?
Yeah, I guess I could just explain the song we're gonna show real quick. So it's most popularly known as a Tupac song called Changes, but before that it was a Bruce Hornsby song. And our idea behind this was that every generation kind of takes this song and makes it their own. Most
Okay. Wow, that was really good. You know, I got the chills when all of a sudden I started hearing the last verse where it was all in Spanish. I'm like, wait a minute, is he doing that in Spanish? Awesome job. Thank you so much to STEM Beats. Does anybody have any questions, comments? Is he the music teacher?
Yeah, Aaron DePill is the music teacher at STEM Middle School. He's doing an amazing job. It's one of the highlights of my week is when I go to Dean on Fridays and I walk by. They also perform one of my favorite songs from Bad Bunny too. I was there, and it's just awesome. He does an amazing job with the kids. The kids love it. They have a good time, and you could see, you know, the confidence that's instilled in them. We had the entire cafeteria packed with parents and family members, and the vibes and the energy was just amazing, and the students were super confident.
That's great. Miss Burks?
I'm going to piggyback basically off of what Anthony said. That video was absolutely amazing. I got to see some clips online and people raving about it. It just speaks volumes of how you're having our kids buy in, and seeing their energy and their love and enthusiasm was amazing to watch. So thank you for all that you do. It's appreciated.
Well, we hope that they come back, that we can actually see them in person. So hopefully next year, right? Because it ain't going to be this year. This is our last meeting. But that we can actually be able to enjoy them in person, or another concert that they do. Just give us. Will you stop that? Put that on mute. So that we can be able to go and participate in the concert and watch them. Maybe I'll go up on stage.
Yeah, Mr. DePilla, are we doing a spring concert outside like we did last year?
Definitely, 100%.
All right, we'll make sure the school committee gets an invite for that.
You will.
Thank you again for everything. Next on the agenda is anybody sign up for public comment, Ms. Garcia? No public comment. Student reports. Is the Holyoke High School dean rep or North? They're not here. Okay. Alrighty, so no. Absolutely.
Just want to note, I saw today that Sam Brennan, who's our Holyoke High representative, was named to All Western Mass for field hockey. So I know she's not here, but congratulations, Sam, if you're out there, and you'll see it in the minutes in January.
Excellent. Congratulations to her. So hopefully we can see them both next year and we can get some reports on what's happening at HHS. Next on the agenda is why we're here. It's presentation time. So I am going to pass this, Mr. Soto. What are you showing me?
I didn't know if you wanted to be on camera or not.
Oh, he wants to put me on camera. So, oh gosh. Am I going to have to take this with me? I don't have
So nothing's on channel 12.
That's fine.
There we go.
On ITV. Oh. Hello. I know, it's like selfie moment. Are we on channel 12 yet?
Okay, good now. Download.
We are live on TV. Okay, we wanted to make sure that everybody out there in the city of Holyoke was present as well to see as we present some awards to 3 special people, because one of them is not here today with us, unfortunately. So the first person that I'm going to ask to come up is going to be we didn't practice, sorry. Before I actually ask the person to come up, I'm going to ask Mayor Garcia and Representative Pat Duffy to please come up. Apparently, she had to stay that in a state-run district. She's Pat. All right, and that special person that we're going to ask to come up here is someone who has served the Holyoke Public Schools for many years. A wonderful person that I've had the opportunity for the past, No, I would not 45 years for me, honey. More like 8 years. I had the pleasure of meeting this wonderful person. Huge mentor. I've missed her for the past year. And she's looking down, and I'm going to look her straight in the eyes, and that's Miss LaFond. Come on up.
All right. So, Liz LaFond, it is my pleasure to offer you congratulations and a proclamation from the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, congratulating you on your many years of service and on your well-deserved retirement. We can see what's happening in that retirement, and I'm so happy to be here right now. So happy, so happy.
Liz, obviously, it's whatever you have planned next. I'm sure it's going to be nothing but awesomeness for as long as you've served the school district. I mean, I'm 35 now. You've been here for 44 years, so the role you've played here obviously has made an impact to not only my life, but countless of students that go through the whole public school system. The amount of hours you put in to help this body right here, this school board, to get through the important work they do so that we can serve the citizens of Holyoke, particularly our students, obviously is very greatly appreciated. So what I have here is mayoral congratulations. On behalf of the citizens of Holyoke, I, Mayor Joshua A. Garcia, do hereby congratulate Elizabeth Liz LaFond in honor of her dedication and commitment to the Holyoke School Department and the City of Holyoke for 44 years. Thank you, and much success and happiness in all future endeavors. Thank you. Madam Vice Chair.
Not yet, because we haven't presented ours. Slow it down there, Mr. Soto. And Liz. Miss Elizabeth LaFond, on behalf of the Holyoke School Committee, we want to thank you for your many years of service to our district, our students, and our families of the Holyoke Public Schools. There was a little saying put in here by Angela Davis. I'm no longer accepting the things I cannot change. I'm changing the things I cannot accept. We do thank you again. I'm going to miss you, but I know I'm going to see you around. At least I know I will.
Thanks, Devin. I thought I was coming because it was your last meeting. Have anything to say, buddy? It has been certainly, after 44 years, I guess, it goes without saying that I loved what I did for a long, long time. And I always said that my best day was the day that I helped a parent who called, who was at their wit's end over something going on with their child. And they had spoken to, or not, because they didn't know how to go through the system. And again, they were just at their wit's end. And I was able to connect them with the right people to get their problems solved, and so that the parents and the children could feel a little bit better about being part of the Holyoke Public Schools community.
Thank you so much. And I also see another representative, Mr. Jacob Oliveira, out in our big seating area. Thank you again, Liz, for everything. And you will be coming here to the Holyoke Public Schools someday. Thank you. The next, I know that Representative Duffy had another one.
I have something for Rosalie Williams. This actually is a blast from the past. In February 2020, at the State House, we had a presentation of excellence, Black Excellence on the Hill. And the entire Black and Latino caucus, legislative caucus, had a recognition for Rosalie Vincent and other folks across the Commonwealth. And so I do have Rosalie's citation here at this time, so if we can all just take a moment to honor her.
I told you we didn't practice. No problem. And then next, because we do not, where did Mr. Murphy go? All right, well, we'll call him. Yeah, could you please? I do know that oh, there he is. I'm sorry. Everybody out there must be like, oh my God, they're so dysfunctional today. That's okay. Next is Mr. Terrence Murphy. If you could please come up. Got this. Come on over. Got it. Stand.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
Put the camera.
Okay.
This is for you. Mr. Murphy. Oh, for your wife. Okay. City Councilor Murphy, first off, we do want to thank you on behalf of the Holyoke School Committee for stepping up to the plate as acting mayor and coming and supporting and being here for our students and our families for the time that you were our acting mayor. Here's a small little plaque award for you and thanking you for everything that you've done.
So first of all, thank you, and I think this plaque should probably only be a quarter of a plaque because I'd spent 1/4 of a term here, so we'll have to shrink wrap this. But that is true. That is true. And let me just say a couple of things. One, thank you very much for this. Thank you for working with me. I was happy to see us move along on the school project and a few other things. And I want to just leave one other thing, and this relates to the Dean campus and athletics. I know I've had some kids that played in my baseball leagues that didn't quite understand how they could go from here to Holyoke High School. I actually had the coach come and talk to one of them. So I think we really need to make sure we do a better job communicating to the students here that, you are eligible to go there, and to really encourage them. I had another parent talk to me the other day and was not aware of that. So just, I think it's a positive thing. And if not that, I used to coach baseball here. So getting Dean athletics back, whichever way, getting kids to play, that's something good. So thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mr. Murphy. And now, our next presentation. Thank you. So, like I said before, one of our school committee members, Ward 7, Niles Kershane, couldn't be here with us today. So, hopefully we can have him come back in January so that at least we can do a formal presentation to him and thanking him for his 5 years of service on the school committee. But last but not least, absolutely not least, is Mr. Devin Sheehan, our at-large school committee member. Hold on, I didn't get. I'm hoping not to drop any of this on my way over.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely. Devin, you gotta go there, okay? So, Devin, first I'm gonna have Representative Pat Murphy. Pat Duffy.
Duffy Murphy Smith. So, Devin, my friend, I have congratulations to you from the State House. Devin Sheen, in recognition of 12 years of dedication to the city of Holyoke as a member of the school committee and so much beyond, both as a staffer and as a legislator. I know how much we depend on you, your expertise, and I am super excited to see what's next for you. So congratulations.
Devin, you have no idea how much of an honor it is for me to be standing right next to you, giving you a mayoral proclamation. But the reason why I say that is because I remember it was about 7, 8 years ago, on my last day on the school board, you were recognizing the outgoing members, and you had mentioned, although it's Josh is leaving the board, I'm sure it's not going to be the last time we're going to see him. So now I get to tell you that. So although you're leaving the board, I'm very sure it's not the last time we're going to see you. And so I have here a certificate of appreciation. As mayor of Holyoke, I'd like to extend the highest appreciation on behalf of myself and the city of Holyoke to Devin Sheehan in gratitude for your dedication to the Holyoke School Committee for 12 years, for going beyond your immediate duties to bring people together. Please accept our humble thanks and heartfelt appreciation from our citizens, and witness whereof I hereunto set my hand and cause to be affixed the official seal this 20th day of December 2021. Thank you so much, Devin.
Now it's my turn. Devin, what can I say? But first, I'm going to say that on behalf of the school committee, this is a recognition for your devoted service, for being absolutely a fierce advocate, and for always going above and beyond for our students and families of the Holyoke Public Schools. And here we have the years of service. So from 2010 to 13, he was a Ward 5 school committee member, and then from 14 to 21, he was the at-large representative. And plus, you served as vice chair for quite a number of years, right? Like 4, 5? I was close. I was at the halfway mark. I didn't do my... You're right, it was 8. So I definitely couldn't let you go without your own gavel. I was like, Devin needs to have his gavel, so that's your pin that you're going to wear. Devin, what can I say? It's been, for the past 8 years, not only have you become my mentor, the one that I go to because you have all that knowledge up in here, but you become my friend. And like I said before, you're like my brother from another mother, right? It's like family. We build a family here. And I'm really going to miss you, but I know that we're still going to be colleagues as we hit the state and national level. And I'm glad that I'll be by your side for that. And I'll still get some pointers.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to sit down.
Okay, Liz, can Liz? Absolutely. Take the camera. The eyes show. Devin's going to say something there, so let me put this down.
I promise I'll be brief. So thank you, and thank everyone for coming out. I know I'm not always known for my brevity, but I promise that I will try tonight. So as Mildred indicated, I had the opportunity to be elected in 2009 and start serving on the committee in 2010. But that wasn't the start of my school committee service. I actually sat right down in that seat down there as a student representative representing Holyoke High School as a school committee member. And over that time, I got to meet Liz and got to be mentored and really like to think about that she dedicated 44 years of service to the Holyoke Public Schools, and she does not look like she should have 2 daughters, that one married, one getting married, and a grandchild. But for 44 years, you look great, Liz. And I don't know what I can say to thank you and to appreciate everything you've done for me, and probably serve as a good mediator / interpreter between myself and any of the superintendents who I was ready to jump through the phone at with the problem, where you'd say, okay, yep, I'll take care of it. Yep, okay. So I appreciate that. I mean, over my time, I had the opportunity to serve with 6 different superintendents who showed passion, who showed energy and commitment to the Holyoke Public Schools, and that's something hard to find sometimes, and we had our ups and downs, but I appreciate the time that I got to serve with most of them. I served with many great school committee members. I'm so appreciative to having mentors like Peggy Boulay, Gladys LeBron Martinez, Mike Moriarty, and another 44 must be the big year, right? Because another 44-year person, Ronnie Collymore over here, who is going to be entering his 45th year of service, I think. And it's something that having this knowledge and these people around me to make me a better school committee member and to make me a better person. I've gotten to serve with 5 mayors. Surprisingly, 4 of them were all in 2021. And once again, we see this role of mayor on this committee and all school committees as being this connection to city government. I can say that for my time here, that we were fortunate to have mayors that looked out for public education here in the city. I'm so appreciative and couldn't do this without my family and my partner Michael, who I know is at home watching this. And I mean, letting me go to all these meetings, let me do these crazy things and come up with these crazy ideas. I appreciate it so much. Here in the school committee, I am so proud to have seen the start of a dual language program, expansion of pre-K, the expansion of renovations of a Holyoke High School science wing, renovations here at Dean, what I hope to be a long, long overdue school building project to restore middle school education here in the city of Holyoke. I've had the opportunity to represent my city and my state through the Massachusetts Association of School Committees, serving as its president and on the board of the National School Board Association Board of Directors. A pinnacle of my time being an advocate for public education was seeing the passage of the Student Opportunity Act in 2019, and it's something that we as school committee members worked for years to see for greater funding for students all across the Commonwealth. I was proud to stand up in June of 2019 and tell the Commonwealth, if you're not going to fix it, we're going to sue you. And that was one of my proudest moments, to stand up and say that we need to do what's right, and it's time. As many of you know, I decided to take a leap of faith last December and January and run for mayor in the city. I'm proud that I ran for the position. It was an honor to knock on thousands of doors, to meet people, and to have people say, I'll vote for you. It was not great to see so few people that voted in our city elections. That's probably the saddest thing of my year, that we didn't even have a fraction of what we should have had for an election. It's an honor, though, to serve with my friend, Josh Garcia, and see him become mayor. It's an honor to have worked with him and to see Holyoke represented by a Latino person in the mayor's office, by a Latina representing the school committee as vice chair, by a Latina who was the first elected Latina as an at-large position on the school committee, and to see a superintendent that was born and raised in the city of Holyoke. As we say, we look for teachers that look like our students. We found a superintendent that looked like our students. Gentlemen, ladies, thank you. My commitment to the city is strong. As I've told the mayor, I'm ready to serve in whatever capacity. I love Holyoke. Holyoke loves me. I will do anything there is to make the city a great place. This past year, 18 months, has been crazy. We, as elected officials, as human beings, as citizens, as friends, have struggled through the COVID-19 pandemic. The power is now in the hands of those who are not vaccinated to go out and get vaccinated, so we can enjoy Christmases, that we can enjoy family events, and that we don't have to get any more emails that say 3 students tested positive, 2 students were in close contact. The days when those emails will go away will be a day that I am most happy. The city has gone through some ups and downs. Across our country, we have seen over and over the rights of people and their ability to vote being taken away from them. And although we haven't seen that in our city, we've seen two individuals that have struggled to be able to obtain office because of an archaic rule that supersedes what our state says is important. This is just one step to suppress the will of the people. And whether or not we are taking away the rights of someone to vote, we're taking away the rights of two to serve. I hope that we as citizens can be better and can make sure that the will of the people have always heard. It's been an honor to serve on this school committee. I know that Ellie and Gustavo could not be here tonight, but to them and the rest of the committee, remember that the citizens of Holyoke elected you. They put their faith, they put their confidence, they put everything they have behind you and all of their elected leaders. On January 3rd, when you wake up that morning, when you wake up every morning after that, remember there are people counting on you, and that it's your job to make the best decisions to make our city the best place it is. My next steps, I don't know where they'll be. Everyone says, well, what are you doing now? So I'm not really sure. In October, I went to Las Vegas, I went to Maine, I did all the things that I was able to do. I'm honored that I've been appointed to serve on the school committee of the Greater Commonwealth School District. My appointment starts January 1st, so my service to the school committee is not ending. I'm also grateful to everyone here and that has worked to help me along the way. I also have to just thank Pat Duffy as well for everything she's done, and we've had a long history here. So thank you, Pat. And my last thing, Anthony, write a speech on a piece of paper because you never know when your iPad will die at graduation. Thank you all. I'll turn things back over to Mildred. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year.
Yeah, that is true. That's a good advice. Wow. Thank you so much, Devin. Thank you again, Liz, City Councilor Murphy, Mr. Kershane couldn't be here with us tonight. Again, thank you guys for your service. It's been a pleasure working alongside with all of you. And like I said, you're all greatly going to be missed. Does anybody have any other comments? Mr. Collmore?
Yes. First, I'd like to really thank Devin for all the work he's done, not just as a school committeeman, just being a Holyoke resident and going down with the children of Holyoke is a pleasure to me because I've worked with Devin for a long time and we've worked together and I appreciate everything he's done. And this isn't just for the people here. We have past members who really appreciated what Devin has done for the city of Holyoke. And thank you very much. And a special thanks to Liz for all the work she's done over the years, because without Liz, none of us would have been here today. Not one bit of us would be here today because Liz did everything we wanted her to do. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Ms. Burks?
Liz, you have been the guru for years. When I was a parent who was stressed out, I would call and you helped fix things. You made it better not only for my kids, but for a lot of other kids as well. Your knowledge has been amazing, and I am so thankful for you each and every day. So we will miss you. We have missed you. We will miss you. So thank you for everything. Devin, you were my school committee member. You were my go-to. When things were rough, you were the person that I called. I am grateful for your brain. I'm grateful for all that you know and the information you withhold. And you share with us, and you make us stronger, you make us better. And losing you it's going to be really, really hard. So I'm praying that your text of knowledge will continue You'll call us out on stuff that we don't do right, so we can continue to get better and stronger. But we need your support to do that, because you're amazing, and no one could ever replace you.
Absolutely. Mr. Soto.
Yeah, I just wanted to thank Devin for the advice. My wife did tell me ahead of time to write it down and not put it on the iPad. No, seriously, Devin, I just want to thank you for your commitment to Holyoke. And even on a personal level, I just want to thank you for everything you've done for me. I remember working in Springfield Public Schools and considering coming to work in Holyoke, and conversation I had with Devin really convinced me that, it was the right thing to do, both for me and for the students of Holyoke. So I just really appreciate that vote of confidence you gave me, the encouragement you gave me, and just everything along the way. I've called Devin so many times for advice, and one thing he is very knowledgeable, and he's always willing to lend advice. And Liz, thank you too for your 44 years of service. We miss you in central office. You're like a mother to all of us, and you'll always be missed. Thank you so much.
Mr. Wallahan.
Real quick, thank you very much. Thank you, Liz, for all your years of service to the city. You're really one of the unsung heroes from our school district. And Devin, thank you for all your advice and your work for the city and for the school committee and for the citizens of Holyoke. Thank you.
Thank you again. So next on the agenda is just to approve the approval of the meeting minutes as a whole, all of the meeting minutes for the year of 2021. Is there a motion to approve? Is there a second? Can I have a second? Any comments? All right, so can we have a roll call vote? Or are we going to do roll call? Or, you know what, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Any abstain?
Abstain.
So motion passes with 5 yeses, 1 abstained. Guess what, everybody? That's it for the meeting. That's it
Madam Vice
for
Chair?
2021. Oh,
Can I
absolutely.
just sneak a couple of things in there?
Absolutely. Go right ahead.
I just want to remind members of the school board, as well as the folks watching at home, that the swearing-in ceremony is taking place at City Hall on January 3rd. And then also, that's a good question. So I have to get back on the details of time that hasn't been worked out yet. But first thing in the morning, I would assume. And also January 4th via Zoom, we'll have a school board meeting to reorganize and just vote in your vice chair. And that's going to be, again, Zoom at 6 o'clock,
Yep.
Mildred? 6
Absolutely.
o'clock p.m., and that information will be released to you when it becomes available. But just as an FYI, and those that are watching at home and you want to participate in how we govern and how we move forward in our process, please feel free to join us.
Thank you so much, Mayor Garcia. So with that said, again, I want to wish everyone a happy holiday and safe holiday season. Remember, mask, hand washing, sanitizing, get testing, if you don't feel well, stay home, get tested. And those, again, I'm not one to tell you that you have to get vaccinated, but I'm one to tell you that it's highly recommended as one that's out there seeing what's happening and working on the front line. And it's for you, it's for your family, and it's also for your children. So with that said, is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
I have. Okay, so I got a second too. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Any abstain? No abstaining this one, huh? Motion passes. Meeting adjourns at 6:42 p.m. Thank you, everyone.